Hello, I'm Jessica Johnson, the CEO at Newswise, the source for research and experts of innovation. Today I would like to provoke your curiosity with my top 5 articles on Newswise. Hopefully they can be helpful for you or someone you know. The first story today is about the worst possible outcome from next week's elections. A University of Notre Dame student-led survey of 150 members of professionals who specialize in elections found that 80% of the experts expect the most damaging scenario. This would be that President Trump would refuse to leave office if he loses and rejecting a Supreme Court ruling against him. They also find that demonstrations and potentially violent responses are somewhat likely in case of a Trump defeat, but predict a Biden loss would make them even more likely. Also related to upcoming elections, my second article looks at how confident we should be in election polls. A Berkeley Haas study by Professor Don Moore recommends not being as confident as the pollsters. Most election polls report a 95% confidence level, yet an analysis of 1,400 polls from 11 election cycles found that the outcome lands within the poll's result just 60% of the time. And that's for polls just 1 week before an election. Accuracy drops even more further out. Our third article is about breast cancer. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so I wanted to highlight recent findings by Dr. Murray Rebner and Dr. Vidya Pai from Beaumont Health in Michigan. They found that Black women get breast cancer at a 3% lower incidence rate than white women, but they are 42% more likely to die of breast cancer than white women. For this reason, they recommend starting at least by age 40 and being screened yearly. Breast cancer screening guidelines that recommend an older age to start screenings disadvantage Black women because they ignore key facts about their heightened risk at younger ages. The fourth article today is about the fear of math, mathemophobia. A new study by the University of South Australia, led by researcher Dr. Florence Gabriel, finds when students experience maths anxiety, they'll tend to hurry through maths questions, lose focus, or simply give up when it all seems too hard. Not surprisingly, these reactions compound and lead to poor maths achievement, and later a reluctance to engage with the subject at all. Gabrielle continues by saying, to break this cycle, our research shows that we need to build and grow student confidence in maths, especially before starting a new maths concept. Halloween is coming up on Saturday, so my fifth and final research article today is about the pleasure of fear. New research published in Psychological Science reveals that we enjoy being scared, especially around recreational fear like horror movies, haunted houses, etc. But there is a fine line when fear can then become unpleasant and varies with each person. The lead author, Mark Malmdorf Anderson, a researcher at the Interacting Mind Center at Aarhus University, says, if people are not very scared, they do not enjoy the attraction as much. And the same happens if they are too scared, said Anderson. Instead, it seems to be the case that a just right amount of fear is central for maximizing enjoyment. I hope you all have a great day and weekend. I hope these articles could be useful for you or someone you care about. If you're a reporter and would like to receive a Newswise press pass, register directly at newswise.com. But also, if you're a researcher or interested in the latest news about innovations, you can register for our daily and weekly wires.